Well, several African leaders have congratulated Donald Trump on his election win. They include John Magufuli of Tanzania, Yoweri Museveni of Uganda, and Burundi's President Pierre Nkurunziza, who's called Trump's victory a victory for all Americans. Now, Africa has been closely watching this election for months. For more perspective on that, I'm joined live from our Johannesburg studios by Gabriela Mackay. She's from the Institute of Race Relations. Gabriela, first off, are you surprised by these dramatic events at the U.S. election race?
Yeah, I think everybody's surprised by the race. I think we thought that it would be a lot closer than it would be a close race, but that Hillary would win. I think it was rather shocking to see that Donald Trump pull out this victory and to pull out such a decisive victory as well.
Well, Gabriela, outgoing President Barack Obama has his roots in Africa. But what would a Trump presidency, though, mean for Africa specifically? Should we be worried here?
To a certain extent, I think we should be worried to the extent that Donald Trump is, they are going to put America first, and they are 23% of the global GDP. And how much Africa constitutes of that is a much smaller amount. So Africa is not going to be their primary focus. They're probably going to focus on withdrawing some of the trade deals that they have. So the trade deals that see American manufacturers produce goods in Africa, they'll probably move production of those things back to the United States. So I think for Africa, it's slightly worrying in that we're going to see very different trade deals under a Trump presidency.
Well, Donald Trump's views on immigration have been quite strong, and so many commentators have been talking about Trump's rhetoric as divisive and designed to create fear. What does that say, though, about the American people's support for this man and relations generally with the rest of the world?
I think what we've seen in America, we've seen in other places across the globe where people are tired of what they view as traditional politics. They're tired of what they view as politics that hasn't served them effectively. I think that is very much what this has come from, and how Donald Trump actually acts as president remains to be seen. So we have yet to see whether or not he acts on all the campaign promises that he made. In his speech, he said that he would treat countries fairly. So we have yet to see how that actually happens, but from everything presented, I'm guessing we can expect to see an America that is a lot more isolationist in its approach, that is a lot more America first, that is not as open to immigrants and trade as it was before.
All right, Gabriela Mackay there joining us from Johannesburg. Well, Nigerians have been keenly watching these elections as well. They say it will be crucial for the Nigerian economy and in terms of aid to the country.
Absolutely. Nigerians should be concerned about the results of the American elections because as a country we are dependent, sadly, on a lot of foreign nations in the West, especially America. Huge support from the USAID, massive input and interventions by the State Department. Our foreign policy is largely defined in terms of our relationships with America. Our government actively, sometimes embarrassingly, treats America as a big brother, even literally. And so, yes, we should be concerned. A change in the warm relationships that we have now will impact very dramatically on healthcare, on even obviously immigration, support for businesses, civil society, across board. So it's not just a theoretical thing. It's important for Nigeria, whatever happens.